What is up, you guys? Welcome to another video and welcome to a clean with me. I'm going to give you guys an office tour. We're going to eat together. We're doing all of the things. So I have a brand new office, so I wanted to tidy up the house, get the kitchen clean. We also stopped to have lunch. I'm going to share all of the things with you today. So I wanted to set up our kitchen, clean it up, get it all set up. I had my laptop out on the dining room table working on some cool stuff. So I just wanted to tidy up the house, especially before we fly out. So I'm trying to get everything cleaned and everything done in the span of the next couple of days. So you're coming with me. So the very first thing I did was just clean off the surfaces. We just got this new, I guess you'd call it a cutting board, but I would never use it as a cutting board. It's like a serving tray. And it's so pretty. It basically has like this acrylic paint on it, looks like the ocean. And with that gift that was delivered from my dear friend Kelly, thank you, I unboxed all of this on Instagram live and it was so fun. And I got these 2 Mickey mugs and they're from Pottery Barn and they are beautiful and they go so well with the tray, and a cute little candle. So I lit a coconut cream candle just before we kind of kicked everything off to set the tone and set the vibe, and it just looked so cute all together. So that is now the centerpiece in the middle of our island. I got rid of everything else and just cleaned it up. So cleaned up my laptop, brought everything into my office. The office is officially done and officially clean, so I put the last little pair of scissors away, and I'm gonna give you guys a full office tour later on in this video, so stay tuned. But here's a little sneak peek. It looks so good. I took out all of the gold accents and all of the bling, and now it's all neutrals and very natural and greenery and very bohemian, which I love. So I'm gonna go through pretty much every single piece with you guys and share where everything's from and how I did it, and just all of the little DIY accent pieces like the hidden Mickeys that you might have seen on Instagram as well. Lots of good stuff. So before we had lunch, I set up a free group. I talked about this on Instagram really quickly. It all stemmed from a really great conversation I had with a friend of mine that was struggling. I went live on Instagram. I was super real and talked about this from the heart. So I decided to put together a free group. Every single person can join. I will leave the link for it down below. You can literally get in here and get your ish together. That is the theme of the group. It's a 3-day free group. There's already 500 plus people in there, and all of the tools and everything that you need is already in there. And I'm going to go live every single day this week, and it's just going to be a special, like, let's get our ish together group. So totally free, no catch. I'm not going to bother you or do anything. I will hold you to your goal though for the week. That's the only thing that I ask for your permission on, and we're gonna crush it this week together. Eat clean. There's smoothie recipes in there. There's some free workouts, and we're gonna kill it. So from there, Andre and I had lunch. So we actually, perfect timing, had a delivery at the front door, and I did not know what to make for lunch, and we got a HelloFresh delivery. So huge thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. I freaking love their stuff. It is so easy to set up. It takes all the guesswork out of my responsibilities of trying to prepare a meal. For me, I find I really struggle with lunchtime. So this was the perfect thing to have for lunch. We had everything guided for us. All the recipes are delivered fresh. You know what's going into your food. So if you're ever struggling with your nutrition or your fitness levels and just what, you know, your goals that you're trying to achieve, pay attention to what you're cooking and start cooking your own food. And I think HelloFresh is a great combination of having food delivered at your door, but that you can prepare, takes out the guesswork super fast. This took like 30 minutes, not even. And what we did is we grilled some chicken, we broiled some potatoes, and we had a side salad. Dressing and everything was included, but you make your own dressing. So you know the ingredients that are going into everything. And like I said, it just makes me look like a hero, and I don't have to be this creative chef. I just look like one, which is amazing. So if you go to HelloFresh.com and use my code AngieBelmar14, you can get 14 free meals, including free shipping. So I will leave the code down below. I will leave the link down below, and you can get all of the details. But I would definitely suggest it, especially if you're someone that's still working from home. I've always worked from home, but this helps a ton. And fun fact, we also ended up having HelloFresh for dinner because we had a couple meals that were delivered, and it just worked out so well. Andre loved this meal. So it was a delicious grilled chicken meal with a side salad and some wedge potatoes. And I love how at the end of whenever I prepare the meal, I always like to compare it to the, I guess, cheat sheet that they give you. They give you a full recipe sheet, and I always like to compare how good of a job I did at setting it up. And there was a delicious side sauce too, a little tzatziki side sauce that I made by hand. Again, all the ingredients are in there. And if there's ever ingredients that you don't want to put into, you don't have to, because you have control over it. So full creativity. You look like a hero to your family, even your dog, who is a part of it all. And you get to eat healthy. So it really works for us. We absolutely love it, and it was flippin' delicious. So like I said, we also had this for dinner, and I just wanted to take a little screen grab of what we did for dinner. So this is a really great way to get greens in, by the way. So what we had was a pasta dish, and I added all of the greens. I would have never normally did this. Again, it teaches me to be creative and just guides me through it. So I enjoyed a glass of wine while I cooked our pasta dish, and it was filled with greens and so delicious and so healthy and amazing. It was like cheese-filled meatballs. It was so good. All right, so back to cleaning. So after we had lunch, I cleaned up the kitchen. I put everything away. I've been using this little Mickey Mouse dish for Carl's Puppuccinos, so I put that back away. I cleaned up the tiered tray, the coffee area, just all of the stuff that had kind of been scattered, all of the cups that get left around the house. If anybody else, either fitness people or just normal people that use shaker cups, I swear, once you get into it, you have way too many. I have way too many shaker cups. So the other thing I did was clean off the counters and just clean up the area where we cooked. But again, cleanup is super easy with HelloFresh, like very minimal dishes, which I loved. But the other thing I wanted to do was get rid of this plant. Now, listen, I tried. The plant lasted. I shared this in a video, oh my gosh, way earlier in the year. But there's no way this thing is going to survive with us gone for as long as we're going to be gone. So I'm going to put it, just to bed for now. So I got rid of the plant. We're going to probably plant some stuff outside when we get home. I cleaned out the garbage. I love our garbage for this. We have little containers on the side, like little side storage pieces where I can keep the garbage bag. So everything is all organized. And on the other side, I actually keep the recycling bins for our Nespresso pods. I get asked that a lot, surprisingly, if we recycle our coffee pods. Yes, Nespresso is amazing for that. So that's what we do. So you can see my plant. He didn't make it. He will come back in another form another time. But I did love him while I had him. It was a mint plant and it was awesome. From there, I just did some dishes, cleaned everything up. I decided to dry off some of the mugs that hadn't been out yet and just dust them off and put them back on display, clean everything up, rinse out the sink, and just, kind of try and start fresh for the weekend just before we leave so that we can leave with a very, very clean house. Because there is nothing worse than coming home to a messy, disorganized house. So I think I'm going to need to find a summer mug pretty soon, but for now this will do. And like I said, I just organized the coffee area. I actually made myself a cup of tea. And I went into my office after I just organized the dining room after we ate there and everything. And then I'm going to vacuum and go through the house like a deep clean, which I will probably also share with you guys. If you enjoy the deep cleans, which I think you guys do, let me know. I had done one last summer that you guys seem to love, and I can just take you through me just overhauling our entire home. All right, so from here, now that everything was clean and I had already tidied up my entire office, I want to take you guys through for an official tour. So a lot of furniture has been moved in here. A lot of things have changed. This chair right when you come in, I have always had, but I moved it. And I usually don't share this, but most of the time the lights are off in my office, but I actually have these really cool lights that are under the shelves that kind of illuminate and stage each little piece of decor that I have on those shelves, which I love. So I try and decorate based off of where those lights are, the little pin lights that were pre-installed in the shelves. So this chair is from a store called Artemano. I don't even know if that store still exists. I got that tassel pillow off of Amazon, and that blanket is a Barefoot Dreams blanket that's just hanging off the side. I've got my wall calendar that never has anything on it, but I do like it. It's like a vinyl calendar. My lamp is from Restoration Hardware and so pretty. And I just got this kind of like barnwood industrial kind of looking shelf console bookshelf situation, and I'm loving it. You guys always ask about these Seven Dwarfs. It's actually carved out of wood. I will try and find it and link it for you guys. It was a gift from my parents and I love it. On here I have all of my books. I have my iPad, which is charging. I set all of my wires up to be hidden behind that curtain. So iPad is always charging, because I don't know about you, my iPad seems to always die. Unless it's charging, it will die. I have a little DIY Mickey tray. I will link that for you guys. I'll show you where to buy them, but you can also make them yourself. I made mine myself. And then in here on the bottom, I keep all of my oils for the nebulizer. Tiki bars and tan lines seems to be the theme of this room. So I also have that reed diffuser going, and I just keep all of the books that I really want to read next to my swing chair. So I brought the swing chair from the living room into here because I was not using it in the living room, and I know that in my office I'll probably use it. And I have this little knitted poof, and then this basket that I got off of Amazon. I keep a blanket in there, as well as my French toast, hand warmers, don't judge me, and usually my slippers are in there too. And then this is that little Galaxy projector, which I've shared before. If you don't have one, you need one. It's amazing. And I just got this pillow from Anthropology, and it's just so, it has the bohemian vibes. It's neutral. I wanted a lot of neutral tones, a lot of wood. I took the glass top off of my desk, so now you just see the wood exposed and it's stunning. That's actually an old railroad track. That wood is made from that, which is just a really cool, you know, it's like my party trick. It's like my story that I tell everybody. The chair I will share also, which I believe was from Wayfair, and I can link it for you guys. It just gave me all of the Little Mermaid vibes. It got my rope, my bigger rope tray, and just some little items that I painted white. So these cubes, that white bowl used to be gold. Everything, that frame used to be pink. I just repainted stuff in a matte white. That was a cube, same thing that used to be gold and is now white. So I just tried to repurpose items without having to buy a bunch of stuff. And also stores were closed for us, so I had to get a little bit inventive. Those bookends are from Anthropologie. The little bicycle, which I was obsessed with, is from Bouclair Home, and those are my little DIY felt Mickeys that I got the little moss balls from Michael's as well as Anthropologie, and I just used some little toothpicks to combine them together. All of the greenery pretty much is from Michael's. You can do same day delivery from Michael's, which is what I was doing because again, they were closed, so I couldn't go. So like I said, I had to get really creative with this. I repurposed a lot of things that I already had. These wood candle holders I had in the living room, the wood tray I had in the living room, I brought it in here, and I just kind of subbed out different things. That eucalyptus little candle holder, the candle was finished, so I emptied out the rest and I got some faux eucalyptus. Actually, it's dried eucalyptus that's in there, smells delicious. And I just put on the top, I have more books, more greenery, a frame, and it's just so much more peaceful. So you can see the chair that I got has wooden legs now instead of the gold accent, and is just lovely and neutral, and I usually keep that blanket on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you would like to see more clean with me's, more what I eat in a days, more tours. I haven't done a house tour in so freaking long. If that's something you guys want to see, comment down below. I always love your opinions. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure that you're subscribed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, dudes.